Hi and welcome back to another video today. So today in this video I'll be telling you who made it out of the group in for the year 2024 in Germany, and who I think will be the dark horse in this competition, and who I think will eventually be the finalist in this competition and fight for the trophy. So let's go through the groups first, and then we can go, and then I can tell you who I think will make it further in the competition. So let's get started. So here on your screen, as you can see here, we have Group A is consisting of Germany, Switzerland, and Hungary, and Scotland. So Germany topped the group with 7 points. This means that they will be getting one of the easiest teams in round of 16, even though there is no easy team in this competition, as I have discovered this year. Each and every team is each and every nation is getting stronger every year, and each and every nation has a chance of making it out of the group, and each and every nation has can make it to the final if they try. But I just am saying that Germany could get one of the easiest teams in round of 16, which they should, and they should make it to the quarterfinal. So Switzerland here first is Germany, as you can see, and then Switzerland follows. This will be Switzerland will finish second on 5 points, winning one game during the last two, and then we have Hungary, who lost the first two games and won one. They could still make it out of the group, being one of the best four teams in the competition. So I forgot to mention this in the beginning of the video. So third place teams in this competition can make it out, being one of the best third place teams. Being one of the third place teams just means that they have the most goals scored from any of the third place teams, and then they have the least goals against, and then they have the most clean sheets, and they have fewer yellow cards. So here we have for Group B, which was the group of death. Um, So Spain, Italy, and Croatia and Albania. So Spain and Italy made it out of the group as everybody thought they would. But I thought that it would be the opposite. I thought that the champions of 2020 will be first, and then Spain will come second. But I was wrong. Actually, Spain did not lose any games in the group stages. They finished a 100-point record. This means that they haven't lost any game now in the group stages or two. They all have 9 points, and these were one of the fewest teams who finished on 9 points in the group stage, and then got 100% during the group stages. So Italy could have made it out if Croatia won against them yesterday, but they drew on the final minute of the game, and they rescued themselves. So let's go and see. So here we have, this was played yesterday. We have 1-1 against Italy against Croatia. So Luka Modric, the Real Madrid legend with the six Champions Leagues. Um, and then and he scored in the 55 minutes, and then in added time in the last minute, as I mentioned. Matthias Zakani scored in the 90 plus 8 minute. This was enough for them to draw the game and finish second and make it out of the group. They rescued themselves. That would be some kind of exit for Italy. That would be them getting grouped. They were the champions of 2020, as I mentioned earlier. So they made it out, but Croatia, I don't think they have a chance, and they don't have a chance because, as you can see here in a minute, as you can see here, they have a negative 6 goals against with a negative 3 goal difference. This means that they are one of the worst third place teams. So Croatia will not make it out, or Croatia will not make it out of the your group stages. They got grouped with Albania with 1 point. So and then we have for Group C, we got England, we got Denmark, we got Slovakia, we got Serbia. So England finished first with 5 points. This means that they won one game, as you can see here, and then they drew the next two. This means that they still top the group and still will get one of the easiest opponents in the round of 16. Uh, but I thought that they will be winning all nine, but I was wrong. They drew, and then all of them 1-1 and then 0-0 today. So, but they still made it out of. They still topped the group and made it out. So, and then we have here Denmark finished second along with Slovakia, but Slovakia finished third. But because of them having more yellow cards than Denmark, they have the same goal difference, and then they have but they have more um, yellow cards more than Denmark do, so that they finished third. But I think that they will still make it out, getting one of the toughest opponents in the round of 16. Group D was an actual surprise. So I thought that France will top the group, with Mbappe and Griezmann, and then um, so I thought that they will top the group because they had the experience and then they won the World Cup in 2018 and then reached the 2022 final, which they lost against Argentina. But anyways, they finished second with 5 points, 6 points for Austria. They won today against Netherlands. So let's go through the game and see who scored the goals. So as you can see here, Cody Gakpo in the 47th minute. So this means in the second half, and then Memphis Depay scored for the Netherlands in the 75th minute, and then it was actually Daniel Malin who scored an own goal for uh, on goal on his nation, the Netherlands, and the Austria got one goal back, and then in the 59th minute, this player, Romeo, I'm not Skamed. Sorry if I butchered that name, but I can't pronounce that name. And then we got Marcel Sabitzer in the 80th minute, who earned his nation top spot, and they win against Netherlands. This means that they will be getting one of the easiest round of 16 matchups, like I mentioned earlier, for other teams who finished first. Um, and then we have, let's go back, and then we have the Netherlands finish third. They are actually one of the best third place teams. So I still think they can make it out, but they will get a tough comp- team in round of 16. But I still think that they have a chance of making it out, and they will make it out, considering that they have the 4 points. This was actually a really hard fought group among its teams. It was only 2 points separating, and then here we have 1 point separating France and Austria. And then for Group E, as you can see here, there there are still games to be playing tomorrow. For Romania, they will be playing against Slovakia at 12 o'clock tomorrow. At 12 o'clock during the U.S. time, so it may be different from where you are and where you are. So just from where I am, it would be at 12. It may be a little different for you guys. And then we have here, let's go back. And then we have Portugal topping the group with 6 points. They still have to play tomorrow. And then Turkey make it out of the group being second placed. And then we have Georgia here finishing fourth. They actually tied with third place, so this means that this third place team will not make it out of the group. So these two teams, Turkey and Portugal, will make it to the round of 16. So let's see if we have any matches decided yet in the round of 16. So for Germany, they will be playing against Denmark in the round of 16 on June 29th, 3 p.m. on here in the U.S. And then I think that is the only game that's decided who will be in the round of 16. So Who I think will be the dark horse of this team, this competition this year will be the Netherlands. I think that the Netherlands will be the dark horse of this competition. They're not favorites or anything, so they they have an easy. They don't have they will not be under pressure to perform in this Euros. So I think that they will be at least in the semifinals. And then for the other dark horse, who I think will be the dark horse in this competition, I'll be saying two, which I think will make it far in this competition. So I think that Turkey will make it up. I mean, Turkey will go far in this competition, considering that they have one of the best young. They are one of the best young nations this year. So I think that these will be the dark horses, and for who will make it to the final, in my opinion, it will be after seeing some matches and after. I think it will be France and Spain, considering how well they played. And I also think that England can make it if they can catch themselves and get well together and know how to win and sketch out some victories. So I don't really know what's wrong with the England team because when they play for their clubs, they play good, but then when they come together, they don't know how to play. It's like the first time that they ever have played football, which isn't the first time. So, tell me who you think will win the Euros in the comments, and then who you think is a dark horse, and who will be in the final, and who will fight for the trophy in the final. Thank you for watching the video.